Guys, it's Carter coming at you with a very quick time-sensitive short-term update here on Bitcoin. Unfortunately, it appears like we're rejecting from this resistance level that was previous support here and resistance in the past here and here. And this is not good news for Bitcoin in the short term, so I want to show you the daily chart and the repercussions that this rejection could have. So join me in this very quick update. Alright, so here we are in Bitcoin's daily chart, and honestly guys, this is not a video I really wanted to make because I wanted to be right. I really wanted to be right down here where I called for potentially capitulation lows on Bitcoin in February. That was my last video. I said I was bullish for a major bounce on Bitcoin, and unfortunately we just saw this corrective looking mess to the upside play out so far. I don't believe that this is indicative that we have indeed seen a low, and we're now breaking below this ascending support level, kind of like we did right over here when we called for a much larger move to the downside, below 70,000 on this channel. So unfortunately, it looks like this could be about to play out again. It does look like indeed we're about to go attack the $60,000 level and possibly even make another fresh new low here on Bitcoin. Again, this is not what I wanted, but I'm going off of probabilities which say, hey, this is a corrective move at best to the upside, and we're now breaking the ascending support, rejecting from resistance. So not very good factors lining up in terms of Bitcoin being optimistic here. So I'm going with the probabilities that say in the short term we could see a slight new lower low to lower prices. That's what I think is coming in the days and weeks. But make no mistake, I'm still bullish for the much more intermediate term because I do believe we are going to bottom and see a much larger rally in the months to come, possibly heading into the summer period. I did initially think it was going to start in February, but the bounce we have seen is no way indicative that we've started this rally yet. So unfortunately, I think we are going to possibly be heading to new lows, especially if we can start to break below the $63,000 pivot right here. Then yeah, I think probabilities will dramatically shift to taking out the low here made in February. And like we need another thing to point to the fact that we haven't bottomed yet, we actually haven't seen any positive divergence here. This was our low in price and low on the RSI. So if we slide back to previous major lows here on Bitcoin, you can see they typically bottom out with bullish divergence, lower lows in price, higher highs on the RSI. And if you slide back to the previous major low after that one, lower low in price, but a higher high on the RSI, the higher high in strength. So we typically see the strength increase before price actually rebounds. So right here, lower, and strength higher. And even at the bear market bottom here on Bitcoin, we saw this same thing play out. Bullish divergence, lower lows in price, higher high in the RSI. And we haven't seen that present day. So we haven't seen that, and that's just adding more fuel to the fire that this low could very likely be attacked in the coming days and weeks. So look out for that. I am still bullish on a big bounce in Bitcoin heading into the summer period. But yeah, looks like it's going to take a little bit longer to start before we actually head to the upside. We may not take out this low, but I think the probabilities have dramatically shifted recently to making a fresh new low. And unfortunately is what it is. I didn't really want to make this video, but I have to call it what it is. I wanted to be right in February where I called the capitulation low. Unfortunately, it's not looking like that's going to be the case anymore. So I hope you appreciate the fact that I can be flexible with my analysis and give you what I honestly think is going to happen. So looks like I'm going to be wrong on the low being in at 59K on Bitcoin in February. But yeah, is what it is. Looking for a new low. Watch out for that. Look out below. Take care. Stay safe in the markets.